Yes guys, and welcome back to another video guys, and in today's video guys I'm going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played, Leicester City guys, away from home. And yes guys, our unbeaten run away from home has ended against Leicester City. What an absolute embarrassment. We've lost 4-2 away from home to Leicester City, which was unexpected for me personally. And yes guys, let's get straight into today's video. So we made 5 changes from our last game against Everton. Talking about the starting 11, so we started with De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Shaw, Pogba, Matic, Greenwood, Fernandes, Sancho and Ronaldo. Getting to the overall reaction now, absolutely fucking embarrassing. A comedy of errors. What a shambles. Leicester City and Man Utd's unbeaten away record. Not good enough. It's dreadful, awful, spineless, no balance, no identity, lack of organisation, lack of concentration. What more can I say? It's disappointing, annoying and frustrating. We're just underperforming. We deserve to lose. We started rusty. We managed to get into the game. It was a 50-50 and end-to-end game. De Gea kept us in the game. A few times we managed to hit them on the run of play. Fantastic goal by Greenwood. Rashford is back. The second half we looked better. Leicester had the better chances and ripped us apart. Leicester City took control and dominated the game. United were just left stunned and couldn't get back into the game. Starting Maguire was the wrong decision. Both Matic and Pogba were playing in the wrong positions. The defence was all over the place. The midfield was invisible. Ollie tactically got it wrong. First half good, second half dreadful. Overall shambolic performance. Anyway guys, let's get straight into today's video. What did I make of the performance? It was a shambolic, dreadful, abysmal, awful, spineless and not good enough performance. You know what? We deserve to lose. You look at that game as a whole, we deserve to lose. That defending was absolutely pathetic. Absolutely shambolic, all over the place as well. It's embarrassing. That defending is absolutely embarrassing. Scott McTominay was on Scotland and they give him the hero. Oh, he's the hero for Scotland, he's the hero. And then you've got McTominay on the player, does not show the desire just to get rid of the ball or to close the player down. It's embarrassing. That defending was just embarrassing. Starting Maguire, first off, I'm going to say starting Maguire was the wrong decision. Who on earth does that? If you go to Tuchel, Klopp, Guardiola, they would not play any player after when they've had one training session. Ferran Torres has just got injured. Do you think when he comes back from injury, he's going to have one training session and he's back in the squad? No, they wouldn't do that. A few weeks at least to get his fitness back. There's no fitness there with Maguire. He's not sharp, he's not quick, he's not match fit. And when you don't have them, you're bloody rusty. You can't get into the game. I think when Maguire got injured last season, that was perfect for him because we had England, there was the Euros, and then he made an impact. But now he's got injured again, and now he found his feet again. So Ollie made the wrong decision there by starting Maguire. Absolute wrong decision. And that's the first error Ollie made in that game. Unbelievable. It was a 50-50 game, end-to-end, which I loved as well. And there was a few times where I hit them on the run of play when they had a few corners as well. But I tell you what, it's dreadful. Coming into this game, I was confident. I think any away day, I'm confident because we've got an unbeaten away record away from home. And we lose it against Leicester. This is a Leicester side that could not beat Crystal Palace. This is a Leicester side that could not beat a Polish team a couple of weeks ago and lost 1-0. They lost a Polish team a couple of weeks ago 1-0 and they couldn't even beat them. It's embarrassing. This is a team that could not beat a Polish team a couple of weeks ago, and Polish teams are pretty much easy to beat, and that's just not good enough. When you look at that Leicester team that are not doing that well this season and then you go and give them the confidence, it's dreadful. Every single time, every season, we give the teams the confidence because they wait for that Man United fixture and they go, that is the fixture where we've got to turn up. And I'll tell you what, it happens game in and game out. You have to spoil the party for them. But we didn't though, at the end of the day. I thought, good start, but we couldn't execute it out well. And it's not good enough. It's definitely not good enough. And the goals that we conceded were just unbelievable, to be honest. First goal, no desire to close them down. Just dreadful. Second goal, defensively a mess on the corner. Third goal, it was a long ball from Johnny Evans. A lack of concentration and organisation at the back. Fourth goal, defensively a mess on the free kick. And we've got the set piece coaching, and we don't look any better on these set pieces, I tell you, because we've already conceded 3 set pieces now, 1 against Villa and 2 against Leicester, so it's not good enough. And yeah, it's not good enough at the end of the day. And it's just pathetic, you know. And I tell you what, and how they beat us was the lack of pressing from Man United's central positions as a key area in the tactical battle that decided the game at the King Power Stadium. So that is meaning Matic and Pogba were not showing that intensity. They were not pressing onto Maddison and Tielemans. You know, they were not doing that. They were just backing off, and because they backed off, they showed the intensity and they showed the ruthlessness, and we didn't have that. You know, it's embarrassing from these players, and I tell you, we've got a big task coming up now against Liverpool, and it's not good enough, I tell you. And but getting into the game now, first half kicked off. I'm going to keep this short and sweet anyway. I thought we had a good start. Looked rusty at times, 50-50 game, end to end. Greater chances, and then obviously Greenwood got us in the game 1-0. You're thinking, well, if we carry on this good run of form, or maintain it, we might get something out of this game. And then you're thinking, right, okay, yeah, we'll take it. And then a couple of minutes later, Maguire, you know, the ball goes to Maguire's feet. Completely stood off Iheanacho sees red, and you know, puts the pressure onto Maguire. Maguire makes a mistake, tries to get back in position. Tielemans picks his spot, 1-1, gets them back into the game. Then it's half time. Then you're thinking, right, okay, what can happen in the second half? I thought the second half will look better, but I think Leicester had the better chances, to be honest. I don't really think we might have created some chances, but I mean, Leicester had the better chances, and that's where they showed the intensity in the central positions of the tactical battle against us. So they showed it. They showed the urgency and the ruthlessness, and they got the second goal, and then that sort of woke up our players a little bit. We made the subs. Rashford makes an impact, scores, makes it 2-2. When we're thinking it's 2-2, you're thinking, right, we're back in the game now, and we were not back in we got back into it. Then you're thinking, right, let's finish this off and let's finish the game 3-2, boom, and we'll have it overdone. But then we lack of concentration, lack of organisation, we crumbled. We conceded the third, and then we give away a daft free kick in a similar position from last season, and we conceded on it, 4-2. So it's not good enough. And then the heads dropped, capitulated, just no fight, no hunger, no passion, no pride, and just didn't show the character or the team spirit to get back into the game. And when that happens, you get your pants pulled down, and we were not good enough. And it was just we're defensively all over the place, and yeah, it's a joke. And Ollie is extremely under a lot of pressure now, and you know, a lot of talk this week about Ollie and Ollie out. Does he go? Does he stay? So questions have got to be asked yet again, and it's unacceptable, and the players have got to be better going forwards. That's another dreadful display from the players. We now have taken 1 point from 9, which is not good enough. We have a fantastic team, but we just keep underperforming week in and week out. What is going on, and what needs to change? The mentality needs to change. I am sick and tired of this team going into every single game with the wrong mentality and the wrong mindset, and they all think they've got the game in the bank, the 3 points is in their pocket, and they're going back home, 3 points, they've got the win, life is great. And it's just not good enough. They're always going with the wrong mentality and the wrong mindset going into every single game. The games that we've dropped points in, we've gone in with the wrong mindset and the wrong mentality, and it always happens to us. We're going with the wrong mindset and the wrong mentality. Some of these players don't realise that in this Premier League, you do have a lot of tough fixtures. Every single game that you have, it's always going to be a tough game. But these players think it's a walk in the park against teams that are just getting ripped apart left, right and centre. And they have it absolutely easy. But it's not easy. Any team in the Premier League is not easy. They'll find ways to try and actually beat you because they'll try and analyse you. The mentality and the mindset has got to change in this squad. And I keep saying it time and time again. The tactics have got to change. Ollie's tactics have been woeful over the last couple of weeks as well. They've got to change as well. Start being organised at the back. Defensively, we're a shambles. We're a mess at the back. Can't keep a clean sheet. We've only kept 1 clean sheet in 19, apparently, as well. That's dreadful. Dreadful stat as well. And we need to start showing more ambition and that you want it more in every single game, because that against Leicester, when we went behind 3-2, we never showed the ambition to get back into the game. That was dreadful. And we need to start showing the fight, the character, the team spirit, the passion and the pride. And start showing the heart as well, that you actually want it more. I'm sick and tired of players putting that shirt on and not showing heart in the game. And heart will win you games. You might just win it in the skin of your teeth, but if you show a bit of heart and a bit of passion, a bit of pride, team spirit, and show the fight and the character, you'll get back into games. And they always say, when you get 1 goal, you're back in the game. And we couldn't do that. We got back into the game and then we just capitulated. And then we also need to cut out the mistakes that we keep doing as well. Mistake after mistake after mistake. Our midfield was wide open. All he says is, go on, go on, go on, go on. The midfield is a joke at the minute. Ollie's not got the right duo from the start of the season. There's always something wrong with the midfield duo and the pivot. We're just going, in you go, go on. We just keep making mistakes, and then it's pressure to the defenders to go on, do something about it, because the midfielders are not doing it. And the midfielders are not protecting the 4 defenders, and they're just letting down the mid defenders. And we need to start showing the desire to close down players. Too many times we just stood off them. Show the desire to go and close them down. Start doing it. When you stand off players, they're just going to have so much time and space on the ball. We'll get the shot off, it's a goal. Too many times we do it. Game in and game out. It's got to change. It's got to change. We keep making the same mistakes pretty much every game, and we can't simply keep a clean sheet this season. When will we learn from our mistakes? They've got to learn from the mistakes. When you analyse games back, you've got to cut out your mistakes going into the next fixture. And our next fixture is Atalanta. And then you're looking at Liverpool. I think Ollie's seen something now in training over the last 2 days that we've been putting right. And he's looking forward to this game against Atalanta now to see a reaction from the players. You've got to learn from your mistakes right away. If you don't learn from your mistakes right away, there's big problems. There's already big problems anyway, because we're doing it game in and game out, and we never learn from them because it's the same shit all over again. And we never learn from the mistakes that we make game in and game out. And then you have to keep analysing the games back because it's the same mistake that they're making every game. It's just not good enough at the end of the day. Who is my man of the match? Oh Jesus, well, due to the game in the end, not many can really say that I had a good game. I thought De Gea wasn't at fault for most of the goals, and he kept us in the game as well. Wan-Bissaka, I thought he had a good game. Lindelof, dreadful. Maguire, dreadful. Shaw, dreadful, unfortunately. Matic and Pogba, dreadful. Sancho had a go at least. Bruno had a go at least. And Greenwood had a go at least. Ronaldo, invisible man, no service. I think the only man can really keep his head up high and say, didn't really have a good game himself. Conceded 4 goals. De Gea, it could have got worse if it wasn't for De Gea as well. How do we beat Liverpool? Now, coming into this next fixture against Liverpool, now, this is going to be no easy task against Liverpool. Liverpool are fantastic this season, all round, not lost a game. I think we're going to be coming. I think some of our players will be looking at that fixture. If they win in the week, they'll be saying, bring on Liverpool. But coming into this fixture, no easy task. This is a game that, you know, whoever loses, their weekend's going to get ruined. And there's no other game against Liverpool, or, you know, when you get a Man City to, you know, show, at least turn up and perform for a full 90 minutes. And this is the game to do it against Liverpool, and to get your season back going again. I think Liverpool are going to be ready for this one. They're going to be well prepared. They're going to go in with the right mentality, the right mindset. They're going to prepare well for this one, and they're going to be ready as well. They have the extra day on us as well, so they're going to be ready for this as well. So, but I mean, the thing is, you know, it's so hard to find weaknesses in that Liverpool team this season because they're doing so well this season. I think the only weakness in that Liverpool team is make the runs in from behind, and we know we're good at making the runs in from behind, and that's how you get the goals against Liverpool. The weakness is the runs in behind, and they can't deal with the runs in from behind. And when you make the runs in from behind, you know, it puts them under pressure. They panic, the defence panics, And then when you get the one, I think getting the first goal in this game is going to be massive. It's going to be crucial, definitely for sure, because then you've got probably a good chance of winning the game. And then I think what Liverpool are going to do, I think they're going to be quick, they're going to be bright, they're going to be aggressive, they're going to show aggression, they're going to be ruthless. They're going to come on the front foot. They're going to come with a lot of energy. They're going to get in between the lines. They're going to put us under pressure, left, right, and centre. Shaw's going to have Salah in his back pocket. Wan-Bissaka's got to have Mane in his pocket as well. So we've got a tough encounter here against Liverpool. It's going to be no easy fixture because Liverpool will come here with a game plan, and they'll probably want to win this as well, Liverpool, due to their form as well. I think defensively we're going to have to keep it tight and compact at the back. I mean, defensively we've been shocking and appalling this season so far. We've not been able to keep a clean sheet, so keeping a clean sheet against Liverpool won't be on the cards. I'd be surprised if we can get a clean sheet against Liverpool, but defensively we're going to have to keep it tight and compact at the back. Whenever they're on the attack, just don't panic. Make sure we defensively do our work, and I won't be surprised if Ollie changes his approach into this game, going with a 3 at the back, maybe with 2 out wide, and maybe to go with something different to provide the width, and so then the fullbacks have to be effective in the game. So I think the fullbacks are going to have a fantastic game, both of the centre backs as well. So I think defensively we're going to have to be there as well. We have to defend properly whenever they come onto the attack. Clearing set pieces as well. That's going to have to be a main thing as well. We're going to have to be on top of the set pieces. We've been struggling on them recently as well. I think in the midfield we've been struggling. We can't string 3 passes together, and I think obviously coming into this one against Liverpool, we leave too many holes and spaces in that midfield, and we just go on, you're in, go on. And so the midfield's going to have to be right. We have to tighten it up, and we have to be better at the back, and not only just at the back, but the midfield as well needs to be tighter as well, and stay together as a unit and as a team. This is a team game, this, and to beat teams like your Man Cities and your Liverpools and your Chelseas, it's a team effort, it's a team game, and if it's not a team effort and they all start playing for themselves, you're not going to get the victory here against Liverpool. So you have to be a team together to win this game against Liverpool. And in the attack, we've got some fantastic players: Greenwood, Bruno, Ronaldo, Rashford. You name them. Sancho. We've got fantastic forward players. And obviously, going forward, we need to be explosive, and And when we get our chances, we need to take our chances, and we don't want to be missing the chances. And I remember last season we kept missing our chances at the Anfield. We were the better team, we just didn't take our chances. And if we would have took one chance, we could have won that game and stole all 3 points. So it's all about taking your chances against Liverpool. And they might have a fantastic keeper, but take your chances. And when you take your chances, you'll have a chance of winning the game. So it's all about taking your chances, and make sure we make the runs in from behind, which is going to be really crucial in this game. And I think getting the first goal is going to be really crucial as well. And it'll settle down the nerves as well. And we want to settle ourselves into this game as well. And take your time, and then they'll get frustrated, Liverpool, because they know at their standard right now they probably want to beat us. So they'll want to beat us, we want to beat them. And going forward, we're fantastic. We've just got to take our chances, create the chances, and make the runs in from behind, and go into this. We need to be explosive. We need to be explosive, and find the gaps, and find the space as well where they leave them open, and then try and open them up and try and stretch them out, and you just have to finish your chances. You've got a chance of winning this game. We're going to have to really come up with a really good game plan here against Liverpool to go in, and we've got to go in the right. We're going to have to go into this game we're going to have to set out into this game the right way, going with the right attitude, and the players have got to prepare well. Mentally, physically, they need to be ready for this encounter. We've got to prepare well for Liverpool. I think we've got to, I think it's so important that we get off with a quick start. If we can have a quick and bright start to this game, get on the front foot, be aggressive, show the aggression, be ruthless, show that ruthlessness, and get in between the lines, make the runs in from behind, and that's where you can really hurt Liverpool, making the runs in from behind. So I think if we keep mounting that pressure and try and maintain it for the full 90 minutes, because we don't have a game midweek. This is a game that you go all out in against Liverpool. So if we show the ambition, the heart, the passion, the pride, the character, the fight, and show what we're made of, show that we're Man United, and show that you want it more against this Liverpool side, this is a game that no one doesn't want to lose. And I want to ruin Liverpool's weekend this weekend, definitely for sure. I don't want them to go back home with the 3 points. I want them having their first loss of the season at Old Trafford. People might say the problem's at Old Trafford, but we're going to have to have the game of our lives here against Liverpool. We're going to have to maintain the energy levels. We're going to have to show the high intensity, high tempo, and they're going to show that as well. So we're going to have to be on our A game. The game plan's got to be right, and tactics is going to be so crucial in this tie as well. And we're going to have to go in this game right mindset, right mentality. We're going to have to prepare well. We need to be in the right frame and the right mindset, right mentality. Got to prepare well, mentally, physically. This is going to be a tough game against Liverpool, and show that you want it more. If you want this more, go and win the game, because I think this is our time to shine and our time to get something back on Liverpool now. And time to shine now, lads, and turn up, perform well. And if you turn up and perform well for this game, and perform for a full 90, we can win this game against Liverpool. They're a good side, quality side, got a lot of quality players, great manager. Go and spoil the party for them and go and beat them on the weekend, for God's sake. Getting into the goals now. First goal, Wan-Bissaka passed the ball to Greenwood, Greenwood passed the ball to Bruno passed the ball back to Greenwood cuts back inside and Greenwood shoots and scores an absolute screamer for 1-0. Second goal, fantastic long ball by Lindelof. Rashford makes the running from behind and scores a nice and composed finish for 2-2. Getting into the stats now, possession for Leicester City, it was 48.8%. For Man United, it was 51.2%. Goals for Leicester City, it was 4, and for Man United, it was 2. Total shots for Leicester, it was 22, and for Man United, it was 18. Shots on target for Leicester, it was 11, and for Man United, it was 6. Shot accuracy for Leicester, it was bang on 50%. For Man United, it was 33.3%. Shots inside the box for Leicester City, it was 13, and for Man United, it was 6. Shots outside the box for Leicester City, it was 9, and for Man United, it was 12. Total passes for Leicester City, it was 499 passes, and for Man United, it was 517 passes. Pass accuracy for Leicester City, it was 85.2%, and for Man United, it was 86.1%. Getting into the substitutions now, Sancho went off for Rashford. Talk about Jaden's performance. The first half was one of his gradual progress. He fashioned a chance for Cristiano Ronaldo, but it did not provide the width Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wanted. Was first off again. Matic went off for McTominay. Talk about Nemanja performance. Read the game expertly and passed adventurously until he was robbed off the ball, and Tidemans had his effort tipped onto the post. The momentum swung Leicester's way. Greenwood went off for Lingard. Talk about Mason's performance. A great goal and United's biggest attacking threat, but the shoe on the site policy was unjustified thereafter. Next up, we've got Liverpool. Liverpool are second in the table. This is going to be no easy game against Liverpool. This is a game that you've got to shine now, lads, and this is a game that I don't want to lose on the weekend. It's a make or break game now. This is a massive game for Ollie's career as well. If you want to win this game, turn up, perform well. If you perform well and maintain the energy levels, be aggressive, high intensity, high tempo play with lots of energy, create the chances, get the crosses into the box, take your chances. If we stay patient and take our chances, we will beat this Liverpool team. Go and spoil the party. I don't want to draw this game. I want to win this game. If we want to win this game, we've got to be up for this game. We have to go in with the right mindset, the right mentality. We have to prepare well for this encounter. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be difficult. It will be a physical battle. Getting the first goal in this game will be fucking crucial. We get the first goal, oh my god, the saying say, but we have to perform well. We have to go in with the right game plan and the right tactics. And I tell you what, if you want this game, show the passion, show the pride, show the heart, play for the badge, play for the club. When this game comes around, this is the game that you want to get hyped for. Show the character, show the fight, show the team spirit, show the passion, the pride, the heart as well. Play for the club, play for the badge, and go and win the game against Liverpool. I tell you, It will happen, lads, if you just go in with the right mindset and the right mentality. Liverpool are scoring 2.8 goals per game. Liverpool are conceding 0.8 goals per game. Liverpool have won 5, drawn 3 and lost none, and give them the first loss of the season as well. Liverpool have the 4th best defence in the league. The players to look out for is Alisson, Van Dijk, Konate, Robertson, Matip, Alexander-Arnold, Fabinho, Thiago, Milner, Kata, Henderson, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Jones, Firmino, Mane, Salah, Minamino, Jota and Origi. Hope you guys are enjoying our video. Be sure to leave a like. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. See you guys in a video in the next couple of days. And peace.